To it up there. So, thank you for that kind and warm introduction. And on behalf of the nearly 1.7 million members of the Veterans of Foreign Wars and our auxiliary, it's indeed an honor to be here to speak today in celebration of the USS Samuel B. Roberts FF-58 30th reunion. I hope that everyone is enjoying themselves. I know what it's like to be to a military reunion. I unfortunately have not been able to attend mine recently, but I have one coming up in either May of this year or next year. And if it's next year, it's going to be in New Orleans, and I certainly will be there because there are about 4 or 5 crew chiefs that serve together that always thoroughly enjoy ourselves, along with many of our helicopter pilots. So I hope you are having a good time, and it is a pleasure to be here. I would like to recognize your Executive Officer, John, a fellow Buckeye, and to Doug Thomas, thank you for the invitation to join you here this weekend. The USS Samuel B. Roberts FFG-58 was built in 1986 in Bath Iron Works, Maine. She was the 3rd ship in the Navy to bear the name of Samuel B. Roberts, a coxswain who was posthumously received the Navy Cross for saving Marines by drawing fire at the Battle of Guadalcanal during World War II. In early 1988, the USS Samuel B. Roberts deployed from her home port, Newport, Rhode Island. And ironically, a week from today, I'm going to happen to be in Rhode Island, not in Newport, but in Providence, so it's kind of an irony that I'm here this weekend. Of course, you know she was headed to the Persian Gulf to participate in Operation Earnest Will, a mission by President Reagan and his administration to protect Kuwaiti oil tankers in the Persian Gulf from Iranian sea mines. Tensions had been growing for nearly a year between the United States and Iranian officials over the Iranian hit-and-run oil tankers and sea mines targeting oil ships. The conflict became dubbed by the media as the Tanker War. On April 14th, 1988, the hidden Iranian mine struck the Samuel B. Roberts in the open waters of the Persian Gulf. The explosion blew a massive hole in the port side, leaving the ship in a severe sinking condition. There was no doubt that if it were not for the heroic efforts of the crew, the ship of the size of the Samuel B. would not endure such a massive blast and survive. You fought fire and flooded for several hours and were able to save that ship. Miraculously, there was no loss of life, but several were injured and the ship was massively damaged. After the aftermath of the assault of the Samuel B., President Ronald Reagan justified his approval of Operation Praying Mantis, a day-long engagement in which the United States Navy and Marine forces delivered a powerful response to the attack. The battle had become the largest naval engagement the United States had fought since World War II. As you're well aware, the United States Navy is crucial to our nation's defense. When called upon by our nation, you served with a remarkable pride and valor. As a result, millions of people around the world remain free. Everyday men and women such as yourselves stand ready to answer any mission they're tasked with. As in the past, the United States Navy is playing a direct role in guarding our nation. Right now, as we meet, the United States Navy is deployed to all corners of the world, as well as thousands who are involved with homeland defense. Your contributions, sacrifice, and steadfast devotion to duty, God, country, and to your families provide us with the examples we need to emulate every day of our lives. We remain inspired by your diligence and perseverance, and today strengthened by the memories of your actions. So let us leave here today resolved in our determination to serve our nation as solemnly as you did. I was not surprised to learn that the attack of the USS Samuel B. Roberts and subsequent efforts by the officers and crew are now required reading by the United States Naval Academy, War College, and Surface Officer School. Your story of preparedness, combat readiness, and strong leadership makes this a powerful lesson. In closing, as I stand here today, we must never forget the thousands of our best and brightest who are deployed to all corners of the earth defending our freedoms right now. We pray for their safe return and we stand ready to support them in waiting. To be here this weekend with you at this reunion is an honor that I will never forget. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please join me in standing, if you're able, to pay tribute to those heroes of the USS Samuel B. Roberts. To the USS Samuel B. Roberts and those who survived the experiences of 30 years ago today, and to those who ever sailed the seas aboard her. God bless your service to our country, and God bless America. Thank you.
Here.
Oh, I know.